Pleasant evening, everyone. In a world where the boundaries of time are but a thin veil, we find ourselves on the precipice of discovery. Today, we are going to present you how human may unlock the secrets of time travel in the hazy future. With this power, there comes great responsibility and unforeseen consequences. Let me introduce the characters. I, Burhan Hafid, as narrator. The Adarshans are Anaf brother as Alex, Mehdi brother as Sam, Sana sister as Mila, Iza sister as Emily, Muhammad Hanan, Muhammad Shazeb, and Divaka brothers as future students. Tanushri sister is also a future student. Nimra sister as robot teacher. Arshan brother as robot waiter. Alina sister as future citizen, Hania sister as future kid. Let's get into the fictitious journey of Adarshans. Scene 1 in the Adarsh laboratory. The laboratory filled with gadgets, wires, and a makeshift time machine. A group of brilliant yet daring students determined in inventing time travel machine.
Alright team, I guess this machine is ready to take us to the future world.
Are we ready to make history?
I can't wait to see the world look like. Do you think they be flying cars?
Or maybe schools run entirely by robots? I'm concerned. Should we at least leave a note saying we tried? We know, in case we vanish.
The machine hums and lights flash. Suddenly, a portal opens.
Wow, it worked. Let's go see the future. Everyone, hold on tight. Here we go.
Let's explore.
With laughter masking their nerves, they stepped into the unknown. Scene 2. In a futuristic school hallway, the students land in a bright, high-tech classroom filled with robots teaching students.
Today, our session is about a project Dream Team. It is a work on Super Smart AI Islands. A group of artificial mind with human brain are working on a smart nano-human lens which can capture the picture, record, see, and also save those files in his cerebrum and can visualize as holographic motion picture when needed.
Whoa, is this a school? It's so quiet. Where's the yelling and the chaos?
This is incredible. Look at all those robots.
No human teachers, just robots. Look at that sign. Homework submission portal. Insert pages for instant grading.
The students approach a group of future students.
Hi there. Can we ask you something?
Whoa! What type of dress you wear is just old-time scientists. Cool outfits.
Wait, where are your ID chips? No one can win the school without the ID chip.
We lost ours. Long story. But hey, what with all the robots? No teachers?
Teachers? You mean those people who used to stand in front of a room and teach?
That's an ancient history. Robots do all the teaching here. And that machine, it grades your homework instantly?
Yes, you just slide your working and it tells your score.
No bias, no waiting. Everything super fast.
This is insane. Robots running the school? Instant grading and no teachers. But don't you feel something missing without human interaction?
But who handle people's stuffs? Conflicts, emotions?
That's the dean's job. They deal with admissions, talk to parents and settle things.
Everything else is automated.
It's like education made science fiction. Do you think we should tell them we are from the past?
They would freak out.
Wait, are you saying you are not from here? Are you time travelers?
Well, we didn't come here school bus, that's for sure.
This is suspicious. Keep an eye on them. I will call the dean.
Yeah, you are right.
Press the button, Mila.
Everyone, hold on tight.
As the truth begins to unfold, the Adarshans skip the moment and jumps to different place to admire more futuristic places. Scene 3. In an advanced tech restaurant. The Adarshans land in a sleek, modern restaurant filled with high-tech gadgets and robotic servers. The ambience is vibrant with digital screens displaying menus and futuristic decor. The students enter the restaurant, their eyes wide with amazement at the advanced technology around them.
Wow, this place is incredible. Look at all these robots.
I can't believe we're actually here. I've read about restaurants like this, but seeing it in person is mind-blowing.
A robot waiter approaches them with a friendly demeanor.
Welcome to Galactic Feast. How may I assist you today?
You can talk?
Of course, I'm programmed to provide excellent service. Please scan your menu option on the screen.
I'm trying really hard not to think about pizza right now.
The robot waiter starts taking the orders.
Order received. Pizza processing. Error. Pizza is not available in this dimension.
See, even robots know pizza's universal.
Look at this. They have molecular gastronomy dishes. What's that even mean?
It means they use science to create food in ways we never imagined.
After placing the orders, the robot waiter zips away and returns shortly with their meal.
Your orders are served. Enjoy your gourmet micro meal.
They each receive a tiny dish that looks like a work of art, but is barely
Is
enough
this
to
some
feed
kind
a
of a
mouse.
joke? It looked like an appetizer for an ant.
It's a perfect meal of 200 calorie, 35% protein, 37% carb and 28% fat.
At least it's beautifully plated. I mean, look at those colors.
After finishing their meals, the robot waiter rolls back up.
Time for billing. Total payment 1000 space credits.
What? 1000 space credits for this tiny portion?
I'm still hungry. Can we go home and have biryani?
But the bills?
We can just escape. You're such a great planner, Alex.
They all laugh as they exit the restaurant. Scene 4. In a futuristic city, the Adarshans land in a vibrant futuristic city with sleek, advanced vehicle gliding silently through the air. The environment is pristine and non-polluted with greenery everywhere.
Wow, look at this place.
And it's so clean. I can actually see my reflection in that hover car.
I don't know if that's impressive or just slightly concerning. What if we accidentally walk into one of those things?
Everything is so clean. No trash anywhere. Look at those trees. They are huge and abundant greenery.
And there are no cars spewing smoke everywhere. How do they get around?
A sleek, silent vehicle glides by them. It hovers slightly above the ground.
What on earth is that?
Fantabulous, right? I wish to buy the Raja Flyer. It doesn't even have wheels. Wheels? You are still stuck in the retro vibes?
Suddenly, a small child zooms by.
Hey guys, you're so slow.
Did she just call us slow? We travel through time. We should be faster than her.
The Adarshans looks at a vibrant futuristic city that is moving. The skyline filled with floating buildings.
Incredible. Look at those buildings. They are floating.
They are moving. It's like a game of musical chairs, but for skyscrapers. I hope they do not play too aggressive. I'm not ready to dodge a falling building.
It's like why stay in one place when you can have a new view everywhere? That's quite innovative. But what happens if someone forgets where their house is?
Suddenly, an alarm sounds and buildings begin shifting rapidly.
Oh, is this a part of a plan?
Don't worry, it's just an hair shuffle.
Everyone, hold on tight.
Scene 5. Back in real present world.
Alright guys, I think we have made it back. Finally, no more robotic teachers, no more tiny foods.
Yeah, but what a trip. That future, it was all tech. No emotional connections, no real teacher, no freedom. I keep thinking about those kids. They were so disconnected from anything real. They didn't even understand the value of physical book or a paper note.
People could not do anything if their IDs didn't work.
We have got to be careful. If we keep heading in that direction, we could end up like them.
You're right. It's tempting to just let the robots do everything. But that's the danger.
We need balance. Technology should serve us, not control us.
It's not about getting rid of technology. It's about know how to use it. Well, we were given a glimpse of a future.
Like a warning, we can't just ignore it.
We have to share what we learned. If we don't, we might be too late to stop the same thing from happening here.
And so, the Adarshans, now back in their own world, realized that the most important part of their journey wasn't the discovery of time travel, but the responsibilities to safeguard the present. It seems like we have all gained valuable insights from this journey. Remember, while technology can enhance our lives, it's essential not to lose sight of what truly matters, our relationship and the experience in the present moment. This moment is the only time we have, and the only time we have any control over. Launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in each moment. You must live in the present. Thank you.